Hello everyone, my name is Esteban Murcia, and today I would like to talk about a very important topic. This topic is fake news and digital truth between Colombia and United States. So let's begin. And nowadays, millions of people use social media every day to get many information. However, not everything we read online is a fact or true. Fake news has become a global problem um, that affects the way people think, communicate, and take decisions. In this presentation, I'm going to compare Colombia and United States to explain how misinformation affects both countries, what challenge they face, and what we can do to become more responsible digital citizens. So let's begin with Colombia. In Colombia, many people receive information through WhatsApp, Facebook, and Instagram. These platforms make communication faster, but they also allow false information to spread very quickly. For example, during election or natural disasters, many fake messages and shared, without checking if they are true or not. Some people might have believed those messages because they look convincing or were sent by friends or family. Fortunately, journalists and facts checking organizations work every day so hard to verify information before it is published. Even so, many users continue sharing news without verification or verify the source in first stage. So let's take a look with one take sorry so uh, take a look in with United States. um, just like Colombia, social media plays an important role in people's life. uh, However, one of the biggest challenges today is the use of artificial intelligence to create fake images, videos, or clone the voices or just close the voices of the important people like the president, on celebrities, etc. And during the public events, millions of people receive information through platforms like X, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and sometimes WhatsApp. Some news could have manipulated to influence public opinion or create confusion. Because of this, um, many Americans have become more concerned about digital misinformation and online manipulation. Um, when when we compare both countries, we can find both similarities and difference. Of course, both Colombia and United States experience fake news every day. and in both countries people use social media as one of their main source of information. Mm, However, Colombia experiences more misinformation through messaging apps like WhatsApp, while the United States faces greater challenge with AI, generate content and political misinformation. Mm, the more the more technology people use, the more careful they should be when sharing information online. Fake news create many problems, social problems. Sorry. A good example of this uh, happened during the pandemic of 2020 and the COVID-19. In many countries, including Colombia and United States, um, false information about vaccines and medical treatments spread quickly on social media. As a result, some people um, made decisions based on incorrect information instead of scientific evidence on a published article by a scientist, scientifics, teenagers. They may have been affected emotionally because they were uh, exposing to alarming or misleading uh, content every day. So this situation shows the misinformation can affect not only individuals but also entire communities. Mm, there, there are several ways to reduce the impact of fake news. First, people should always verify information using reliable source before sharing it. Mm, the second thing is schools should be teach digital uh, literacy and critical thinking from an early age. The social media companies are supposed to improve their systems to detect fake content more effectively. Mm, Finally, governments and technology companies should continue working together to fight misinformation, um, while respecting freedom of expression. Mm, Personally, I believe the social media is an amazing tool to make uh, make the life maybe a little bit easy. Mm, it's allowed people to learn, communicate, and share ideas with other people around the world. However, it can also become dangerous if users believe everything they see online. In my opinion, we all have responsibility to think critically before sharing information. Sometimes we are in a hurry and we forget to verify whether a story is true. I have learned that being informed is not enough. We also need to be responsible digital citizen. In conclusion, the fake news is a global challenge that affects both countries. Mm, although technology has made communication faster and easier, it has also made misinformation spread more quickly. Mm, by verifying information, thinking critically, and sharing content responsibility, we can help to we can help create a safer and more trustworthy digital world. That's that's everything. Thank you for your attention and I hope to enjoy it, the presentation, and found found it interesting. Sorry. Thank you so much.